Okay, competitors, you can go ahead and take off your buffs.
What is this?
Oh, there's a trash can. Awesome.
Welcome, friends, to the eating challenge.
Oh! What is this?
Awesome.
Welcome, friends, to the eating challenge.
Oh!
For real this time.
Why is the trash can?
In case. The trash cans are in case. Okay, friends, yes. I am actually being serious. I know this has been like a running joke in the season, but today is the eating challenge, so it is time to jump right in. What are your initial reactions?
I'm scared if someone else throws up on me. Not really about what we're gonna eat, but
Okay.
I'm terrified. I'm ready.
Okay, great. Well, Charlie, back in my hands, once again, up for grabs, individual immunity. At the end of this challenge, one of you will have a 1 in 4 chance at winning this game. Very, very, very close to the end. So we'll see who digs deep. So the way this is gonna work is you will be presented with multiple different rounds of food. You will put your blindfold on and we'll bring them out one at a time. So you'll take your blindfold off to kind of like reveal them once they're in front of you. Once I say go for each round, the last person to finish their entire plate, and I mean finished, in some cases the plate licked and totally empty, will be eliminated. If at any time you don't want to eat the food, you're good to cop out, but you will be eliminated from the challenge. If you spit anything out, you're eliminated from the challenge. Yeah. I should say if you spit in the trash can, you're eliminated from the challenge. If you throw up, you're also eliminated. Please, it's not gonna be that intense, y'all, but the cans are there for you should you need them, okay? Please try to aim for the can. So if you want, you can take your mask off and go ahead and blindfold yourself and we'll bring out your first round, okay? Don't start eating until I say start. So you'll get a second to kind of take a look at your meal before you jump in. Okay, let me know when we're ready. You good? Okay, friends, go ahead and take off your blindfolds. Check out your first meal. So in front of you, you have a 3-course meal of baby food. First is your appetizer, which is made of prunes. Then you have your entree in the back, a lovely serving of ham and gravy. And then your middle is your dessert, which is a, what is it?
Hawaiian delight.
Hawaiian delight. Yep. So it's got to be completely empty.
Also,
You can eat in any order. Yep, you don't have to eat it in a certain order. What would you call it? What is this called?
Do we want to
Can?
open the jars for that?
Jars?
no, I feel like they can do it.
Can all you guys open the jars? Just like, so that it does not, no trouble.
Oh my god. Very descriptive.
Okay, both hands in our lap, friends. Both hands in our lap. Okay, so all 3 empty, and you stick your tongue out at me. Yell Taylor, stick your tongue out so I know that you're done. Okay? This challenge begins in 3, 2, 1.
Oh my gosh.
I need water first, Brenda. I need water first, Brenda.
Elliot and Blake moving very quickly. Elliot and Blake moving very quickly. Elliot, take it on the ham and gravy.
I'm crying.
This is so bad. If I lose this, I don't care.
What?
I can't eat that.
Stop saying that.
I'm a texture person. This kills me.
Caden worried he won't be able to do it. Caden worried he won't be able to do it.
I don't know what this one is.
I'm just joking.
Are you tapping out, Peyton?
I'm tapping out.
Okay, Peyton is tapped out of the challenge. We're still going though.
Oh.
Nope, you're still going.
What?
Yep, nope.
No way.
But he's
I
done.
hate
Oh, we're
it.
still
Doesn't
going?
matter.
We're still going.
Yep. So that's like 3 minutes.
Peyton just.
I'm literally shaking. Don't say you're gonna lick something.
We have to lick the cup.
Yes. That's good.
Is it all baby food?
Yeah.
Right. No, this is so bad.
What is
The ham.
Okay, friends. We're calling it. We're calling it.
Okay.
Peyton is our out first round.
Perfect.
Okay, everyone. Blindfolds off.
Oh, I know this. We can.
What is that?
Second course is a wonderful full helping of a mixed assortment of dried bugs. Once again, we're looking the plate clean. I don't want any crumbs on the plate at all for you to see. Challenge begins in 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god.
Go.
Oh my. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Smart. Like they're going for it, tasting it, licking it. Nice. Smart. Like they're going for it, tasting it, licking it. Nice. Blake, good. Oh my god. Hands done. Casey, good. Kaden, good.
Just pour it in your mouth. Easy.
All right. That was a pretty solid round. I expected that to be more troublesome than it was. So again, for the second time in a row, Blake, our first one done, followed by Casey, then Kaden. So good job, y'all. Blindfolds back on. Your third course is a wonderful assorted condiment sandwich. Packed with mayonnaise, mustard, sriracha, what else, friends?
Relish.
Relish.
Vanilla wafers. Vanilla wafers.
For some substance.
I feel like I'm gonna sleep over.
Okay. Hands in our last. 3, 2, 1. Oh my god! Like going for it again.
Nice.
He can't be enjoying it. Well, no, he's not.
I'm not that bad.
Round 4 final.
How'd you get that so far?
Man,
Take that plate. Take that plate.
Looks like it's gonna come
Oh my
down to
God.
Casey or Kaden. Who's who?
Wow.
Blake, good.
good job.
That's so stupid.
Casey.
Zip,
Kaden,
what's
getting
that?
close. I need the plate clean.
This would be ironic, wouldn't it?
Casey, you're still in this. Kaden, good. Casey, eliminated.
I didn't chew for like the first 2 bites. I just swallowed them.
Friends, this is our final round. Let's get blindfolds on. Blake's been the first to finish all 3 rounds so far. Let's see if he can do it for a 4th and final time.
I'm not dropping. Why would I drop?
I don't know, because you're safe. You have yourself.
For one, I have no alliances.
I'm sure.
They were all gone the last.
So you're not saying we're aligned?
Who would you go for?
I'm not telling you.
Well, I just have to win my way to the end, I guess.
Okay.
Anything else either of you want to say?
I mean, I can drop if you want to stay strong with something.
I mean, what are you thinking?
I don't know. It's 1v4 right now in my mind.
That's true.
I don't know.
Do you want to work together on this next vote?
I mean, I hope so.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Or else this is like, I'm safe this one, but
Yeah.
Making deals, they don't even know what they're eating yet.
Nope.
I don't know.
It's up to you.
We can look at it and see.
Okay. Do you want to look at it?
Yeah, that's.
Okay.
Okay, blindfolds off. This is a wonderful dessert of pistachio ice cream. Vanilla ice cream, sorry. Topped with some Buffalo Wild Wings Parmesan dipping sauce, and then with some leftover dried bug sprinkles topped off. Jaws tried it earlier, and it was gnarly.
Munch, munch, crunch, crunch. That's all I'm gonna say.
What do you want from me? If you would drop vote. Okay.
But I'm not.
I'd go and sit down with
I'm not gonna drop because I. it's, I just feel like I don't know. I want to have your trust, but I don't know, after last vote. I'm not gonna drop, but if you could give a, I guess, reason.
Who do you want? That's the thing.
Anybody but me.
I mean, I can 100% tell you that I want you to vote no.
I'm not afraid to eat this, but having two communities wouldn't make a lot of sense.
I don't know what you want from me. That's the thing. I don't know what you want from me.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna start. You all can make the choice to keep talking if you want. But hands
I'm
in
just
your
gonna
lap.
do it.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Just like that, we're not talking anymore.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Get that bit in the middle. Get the spoon. Okay, then I think you got it.
My mouth hurts. Why is that like
Okay, about a spoonful of food. Caden wins individual immunity. One in 4 shot at winning this game. Congratulations. Blake's still sitting with an idol around his neck, so we'll see what happens. Good job to everybody. That was really nasty.
So that was very eventful. Didn't expect me to win. But I did. Looky, looky. That's me a little bird right here. It's first time bird. Woo, woo. Spooky. I feel good. I kind of felt a little nervous going into that because I don't know, I felt like I have kind of a target on my back from when we did the like voting for each other, like who's the, you know, who's this and who's that votes, which I feel good about now. But now that I have this, I'm safe next council. Aaron's gone. I'm sorry, Aaron. I love you. I just, in my brain and a lot of people's brains, you were the popular vote. So if people did do a popular vote, they would vote you, which is sad. I hope we can still be friends. Please don't be mad at me.
What do you think? Should we vote Elliot? It's an obvious.
There's no point in us. There's no point in us voting Blake. Choosing to use that.
Yeah.
It's the only person.
I think if it's not Elliot, it's gonna be me.
Yeah.
Because Blake is probably just mad now.
That's huge extra vote. I'm down with that.
I think Elliot's this strong. I don't know why we wouldn't vote him. Like, he's going to make it to the
If
end.
it gets to the end, we win.
And he's probably gonna win immunity in this next challenge, whatever it is.
I'm down.
Elliot?
Yep.
That's my vote.
Yep. Well, who's in our third? Do you think we can get Caden? I think I'm gonna shoot Caden.
I'm gonna meet with Blake. Okay. Ask Kaden. Maybe we can get, I can talk to Blake. Even though I've broken trust.
And when he said he doesn't have an Alexa anymore, that kind of shook me a little bit.
I know. I was like listening to that conversation. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, he said that, and I was like, okay. So did he ever think of me as an alliance member, or was I just there because I understand?
Because you asked him, you were like, oh, so am I not your alliance? And he was like, what would you do for or whatever?
Yeah, I didn't want to say that. Yeah, I was like, I didn't want to say it in front of Aaron, really. The only reason I didn't want to say it was because Aaron was sitting right there.
Yeah. But I was like walking this way, and Casey ran up to me, and apparently Blake and Elliot were walking away, and they were both talking together.
That's bad.
All right, you guys. I just ate a handful of bugs willingly, and then I ate a sandwich with ketchup. As I'm watching that Caden is going to beat me, I willingly took the second bite for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, stomach is feeling uneasy, but now this next vote is gonna either be me or Elliot is my guess, and it could be Peyton, but I think Blake is mad enough that it's gonna be me, because he like wouldn't even look at me after Aaron got voted out. So this vote will be interesting, but I am voting Elliot, and I think that Peyton said he will, and hopefully Kaden will too. So that's 3, and if they vote me, then 3-2. So, let's see.
Hello! Alright, made it to the final 5. It was hard. Very hard. I got blindsided both ways. It was a double blindside, basically. Aaron got voted out. I was obviously pissed. Very mad. I'm still alive. I pulled this out during the middle of tribal. I wasn't real sure what I was gonna do, but I did it. I'm voting for Casey because that was the biggest blindside I've ever seen. And if Casey's out of the game, that makes my chances of winning better. And yeah, I was really pissed about the food challenge though. I thought I won it. I didn't. Fine. I'm not voting for Peyton because he is not playing this game at all. He's barely playing. He literally quit. Like the food challenge. I am definitely voting for Casey. Like that is gonna be an easy vote. I'm safe for this vote only. The next vote, I'm not safe at all. I am the biggest target because my biggest alliance just got voted out. Hopefully Elliot sticks with his word, but I don't think he will. I have no faith that he will. I trust him though, to an extent. Otherwise, he's gonna get voted out and I'm gonna get voted out. Whatever. I basically lost today. It's been a good ride. If I lose, I'm probably voting for Elliot or Casey. I'm not voting for Caden. I'm not voting for Peyton. They have done nothing to the game the past 1 week. Yeah, they've been big plays, but whatever. So that's about it. I'm safe for this one, and I'm literally going to go absolutely crazy for this next challenge. I'm really bad at puzzles, and Elliot is still in the game, so yeah.
Okay, what are you feeling? What are you thinking?
Sorry.
Obviously, we're the 2 votes and
Yeah.
Peyton.
Uh-oh. You better hope he doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, well there's oh yeah, Kaden.
Kaden got immunity.
I forgot.
So, my only option is to write down Peyton. But I know Kaden is probably voting for me. I have a feeling Blake is probably voting for me.
No, I have a feeling Blake is probably voting for me.
You think he's because of the Aaron?
Yeah, and just stop playing with emotion. Play with strategy.
So, do you want me to try to convince Blake to write down Peyton? Or do you think it'd be easier to convince Kaden to write down Peyton?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Do you think it'd be easier to convince Blake or Kaden to write down Peyton? Because otherwise, one of us is going home. Unless, I mean, I guess I don't really care if you write down my name and I go home, but...
Kaden would probably be the easiest.
To influence?
Feel good. Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I think so too. Because I think Blake is a dead set gonna vote for you. Like, I think he has it in his mind.
I know. I know. Yeah, he was heated.
He was
Pissed.
mad.
I was like,
But like, whenever you put yourself as a target, that's what's gonna happen. Like I was there, that was me last week. You know what I mean? It's just one of those situations that you have to bounce back with. Otherwise, you're not gonna make it. Here we go. I assume Caden said my name. Yeah.
Casey did too.
Okay. So I just talked to Casey and Casey said you. So that's either she's showing face to me or she's trying, she's showing face to one of us. And I have a feeling it's me. You know what I mean? I have a feeling that she's voting for me.
She like ran after me after you and Blake kind of walked away, and she was like, "Blake and Elliot are talking right now." So, but she told me. When there's only 3 choices, it's either her or one of us two. So
She's not gonna tell you.
right, she's not gonna tell you. But Kaden also said, "Do you think Blake will vote Casey?"
I think Blake's voting for herself. I think he wants to vote Casey now because he doesn't trust Casey.
Okay. We should make it.
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna like message him and or like pull him aside like really quickly before tribal just to double check. But I really think that he would write down Casey's name. I'm gonna write down Casey's name because obviously I'm not writing down your name. I did agree to Casey. I was like, yeah, I'll write down Peyton's name, but that's not what I'm doing. Yeah. So I'm good with Casey. We just have to get Blake over. And Blake was telling me that he thinks the jury likes Caden. Yeah. So he wants to get Caden after this vote because Caden has immunity now. That's why Blake was a little bit upset that he didn't win because he wanted Caden out. So now Caden is not an option. He's okay with writing down Casey's name. And I think whenever he was talking to me, he's like, I want to work with you because we've had good conversations recently. I've been wanting to work with you, but everyone that I'm working with wants you out. So he's like, now is the opportunity. We're both on the bottom. I have nowhere to go. You have nowhere to go. He's like, I don't think Peyton trusts me. And I was like, I don't know. But you know what I mean?
I don't.
So it's one of those things. So, and if I go home, I apologize. And you will have my vote if you make it to the end. Yeah, I know.
Okay, hi Final Five. How are you?
Nervous.
Stressed and pressed.
I don't know why I bother asking. It's the same always. Let's go ahead and bring back our jury. Not the middle finger.
Okay.
That was good.
Ready.
That was weak. Okay, great. Our jury, yay! Aaron voted out at last tribal council. Very sad. So today's kind of a long all-day event sort of thing. So since our last beautiful eating challenge and now, you all have had exactly an hour to do whatever you want. So why don't we go one by one and talk about what our hour looks like? Did you talk game? Did you go get food? What happened? We'll start with Kate. Just go around the circle.
As I'm one of the 3 people who will be going home, I talked a lot of game. And I tried to rest a little bit because we don't know what is coming up. So I made sure to like have a moment to just sit and relax and get ready for tonight.
So you said one of the 3 people. So we are assuming that Blake's idol that is still around his neck from the last tribal is real.
I am making that assumption, yes.
Who knows? Blake?
Had a little game talk. Not as much as I thought I was gonna have, but kind of ate and just kind of ranted to my girlfriend a little bit. I was like, well, this is what happened. I walked in the house and I was like, gave her a sad face and she was like, you're out? And I was like, and then like, as I was like sitting there, I was like, so I have to go back in like 30 minutes. There's another tribal. And she was like, what do you mean? So I just ate and obviously, yeah, this is around me. But, oh well. That's about it.
Yeah, Elliot?
Well, first things first,
Oh yeah, forgot about that. Yeah, I did that.
And then kind of similar to what Pete said, I also believe it's real, and I love Blake, and it's stupid not to play it in the West. So I know that I want to see people post the votes and go home. So there was communication, definitely not as much as I would like. So
I really just thought I feel safe now because I won, but later on after this, I don't know what's going to happen. But I really just kind of like just reflected and just calmed myself after all that. So.
Lots of getting in the right mind space. Casey?
First, I chugged a little bit of water just to get
Why?
everything, just trying to get myself a little bit back to normal. And then I talked a little bit game because I'm sitting in a hot seat right now. I assume that both sides for the office one. And so yeah, agreed though, not as much as I thought was going to happen. This hour. From how much we got done in an hour at the library versus this hour just now.
Yeah.
I
didn't feel like an hour.
Yeah.
You're all literally sitting in a hot seat.
Oh, actually,
Because there's fire. There's fire. Great. Let's throw it back and talk about the challenge a little bit because it seems like some of us are still recovering. So Peyton, first round, you kind of had a taste of the prunes and you were like, not for me, not it, you're done. So
Yes, it was very nice.
yeah, tell us about that.
As soon as we opened the can of the ham, I knew I was not. I just knew it. And so I was like, I'm just going to bow out gracefully and look a full time. So maybe it'll bite me in the butt, but
You're like, no regrets.
no regrets.
No regrets.
No regrets.
Blake, you on the other hand, absolutely annihilated round after round of this challenge. My questions for you are, one, which round do you think was the nastiest? And two, by seconds you lost the game. So tell us how that felt.
Well, initially, one of my favorite players is Wendell, and he had a moment like mine. I thought I won, and I called you over a few times. Thought I won. The last second I didn't win, so I was like, I thought I won. But nastiest, probably the ham, but I didn't really care. I knew I was on the chopping block, and I didn't care if I had immunity. I was still like, if I win this, great. I was just kind of wanting for people to be like up, I guess. I wasn't planning on like stop eating. I just was in a different state of like, I don't know how to say it. Like, you want to keep it.
Yeah, push through it. We all are so close to that. Peyton, taking the W, like I said, just within seconds of the game. How does it feel to have your first individual win? And then also going into this vote, what does that mean for you? Because you've sealed yourself into the final four. That's a big deal.
I mean, it's nice having kind of a crutch, kind of a thing to say that I'm good for right now. Going into Final Four is kind of nice. It feels good. We had our loved ones. My roommate was watching and competed, and after that, he started talking game because I guess he got into it too with me. And he said, he was like, I think you're going to get to at least Final Four, and I have no idea what's going to happen. So I pretty much did exactly what he said of getting here, which kind of made me feel happy. But you said you ate after the challenge?
I was thinking
I
too.
my stomach is full, and I don't want to eat anything else. After that, like,
Protein in the bowl.
the ice cream killed me, but it like after I wasn't thinking at all. I was just eating.
See, I thought the ice cream was the easiest.
It wasn't that bad. It just like the spiciness that gave me. The best one was better.
I thought the best one was one of the baby food was actually like tasty.
Probably the pink.
Yeah, that was like
The ham.
The Hawaiian.
Ham was not.
I thought the bugs were good.
The bugs are better.
The other element of that challenge was there at the end, it was just you and Blake. There was a conversation that took place, some deals that were almost made, or in the process of. Tell me a little bit about that.
Like kind of Blake said, that he doesn't really need this because he has his own team, which kind of made me feel good when he said it at first, but then he kept kind of backing down and didn't really draw or anything like that. And he brought up the part of not having an alliance, which I thought I had an alliance for a while. So, I don't know.
I just saw after the last vote, I wasn't real sure where I stood with anybody.
I get that.
Because of that. So that's why I was like, well, I have Unity on my deck right now, but I'm kind of a lone wolf going from that challenge. So I was just kind of like, well, let's see if I can bargain something. But I didn't want to like not finish the challenge because I don't know, that just doesn't seem right. Yeah, it's like, especially after like the entire challenge. It's like not even close. Just kind of thoughts on my head. I didn't really know what to say. I was kind of like, what do I say? What do you say?
Yeah. I think that game would drive as fast as possible.
Casey, Blake says that he is almost feeling like a lone wolf at this point in the competition. Like he doesn't really have anybody. How are you feeling as far as that goes? Are you feeling like the same lone wolf sentiment?
I am. I feel like, I mean, right when you said that, I was like, aren't we all? Like, I feel like we all are. No one, I've said it before, like, you just can't, you never know what's going to happen. Like, you can't trust anyone. I feel like, kind of, I don't think we're all alone, but the time. I don't know. It's interesting. Should be interesting.
Yeah. Elliot, so things are whittling down pretty intensely. What is your vote based on that? Is it based on jury management? Is it who you want to take to your final three? What are the main things happening right now?
For me, I think it's still a little bit about trust. Who can I trust? Who do I think has trusted me? And knowing that we're having trust the truth. And so that's a main vote. But also, like, looking at the past of the travels, it's like, how do I get my needs met and aligned with those needs? Because that's the only way that you're going to be able to come out of the right side. So for me, it's like, not only do I try to stick to my trust, but how do I get my needs aligned with the needs of people still?
Yeah, solid line of thought. Peyton. So, Elliot's talking about kind of trust, which you mentioned in our last tribal challenge heavily. And this idea of like, I scratch your back, you scratch mine. How are we helping each other and utilizing each other? Who are you feeling? Are you feeling like anybody is that for you? You have that trust that anybody has. And are there opportunities where people could give and you could give, or do you feel like they're happening or they're
Okay, that was a lot of questions.
I was compiling it as I spoke.
Okay, let me make sure I hit all of them. I think as far as trust, I think you want to trust people, and I think my want to trust people is there. However, we're at the point of the game where you 100% trust someone that could hurt you and send you home because you feel that you have that 100% trust, right? So the want to trust is there, but you also have to be strategic and critically think about who you're putting your trust into, and is that going to be what's best to get you to 100%? I agree with Casey. I think we're all at the point to where we have people we've worked with previously in the game. Like, we're in 2.5 months of this. Like, we all have pretty good rapport with one another, but it's when do we need it and when do we use it? Do we trust that they're going to need it at the same time we need it? There's different conversations happening about something all of us have, and very different combinations of the final three situations here. I just hope I made it, and I make it.
Well, I, for one, am very excited to see who makes it. So why don't we go ahead and start with the voting?
I had to pee. Okay.
This is the hardest vote all season.
Vote for Casey. I think it's kind of my only choice. We'll see what Elliot does, whatever. I am safe though. It would be really interesting if my name was in here. It would be very interesting. So.
Okay, we're all back. We're gonna tally the votes. If anybody has an individual immunity idol and would like to play it, now is the time to do so, friends. No way, really? Thank you, friend. This is, in fact, a hidden immunity idol, so any vote cast for Blake will not count. Good job. Any other idols? Okay.
Play mine.
I'll get to the voting. First vote, Elliot. Second vote, Elliot. It's 2 Elliot. Casey. It's 2 Elliot, 1 Casey. Casey. We're tied up 2-2. We have 1 vote left, friends. Next person voted out of Ballvivor Season 2, next member of our jury, Elliot. I'm sorry, Megan, that's enough. Please bring me your candle. Sorry, Elliot.
Well, am I surprised? A little bit, but am I really? No. People were looking at me as a target the past couple weeks. The past 3 votes, I was able to throw the target off myself and kind of persuade people into looking at other directions, and I thought that maybe I was going to try to get that done again, but maybe my luck runs out after 2 times. I'm excited to see what happens in the future, and I thought my vote was going to go to my good old buddy Peyton, but I guess we're going to find out after that vote. But love playing this game, love the people, and can't wait to see how it ends.
Hayden, please have individual immunity back. Thank you. It is, for the last time, friends, up for grabs. A 1 in 3 shot at winning this game, which is the best you'll ever get. So, if you win this challenge, you make it into our final 3, which the jury will vote on Tuesday.
Oh my gosh.
Exciting, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But you made it very far, but this is not going to be an easy win for any of you. Oh. So I'll tell you a little bit about what we're going to do, and then there's actually some explaining that has to be like I have to walk you physically through there and make sure that you like know what it looks like in here. So this challenge is called the climb. There is essentially a mini challenge on each floor of one hall. You will work your way from the basement to the 5th floor, completing challenges along the
So I was wrong. I wasn't right. Never mind.
It's gonna be fun.
I'm very wrong.
So how this works essentially is we're gonna start in the basement. We're gonna use this emergency stairwell over here. So you guys can't see it.
Oh,
It's on this end.
okay.
We can all go.
I was like,
It's on
what?
this end of the building. We're gonna use an emergency staircase so that you all aren't like running into residents. It's not a very openly used staircase. You probably won't see it. So we're gonna start you in the basement over there, and you will move up to 2, and then you'll go down a hallway. Just a little bit, maybe about 4 feet. It's not very far. And then there's a lounge
right there. It's the same on all the floors. So 2 through 5, all look the same. So go out to the same lounge and back to the staircase you were just in. I'll show you what that looks like so we're not lost. So we know where everything is. There's a couple rules since we're in a residence hall that I'm going to be like very serious about you all following. When you're in the staircase, you can run if you want. Be careful on those stairs though, please. They can be a little bit treacherous. So move as fast as you want in the staircase. Try to minimize like falling in the staircase because like we do have students that live on different floors. But like move as fast as you want. Don't shove each other and push. When you're in the hallway, you are not running. You are not allowed to run. I think the best thing you do is like a speed walk. If I find out that you break into a run in the hallway, it is not going to be good. Like potential, just like you're out of this challenge, you don't qualify anymore. Because we're in a res hall space, we have to be respectful of the space for people live. Okay, so when you're walking down that short stretch of hallway, if you can just do a normal paced walk, that would be optimum. And trying to run into any of those, all those things. The doors of the lounge will be like propped open, so you should just be able to fly in. There's an exec board member in all the lounges, so if you have questions about the mini challenge in front of you or anything, they can explain it. They're all pretty self-explanatory, so as soon as you walk in the room, you'll probably know what to do. But they can help you if you're like, actually, what the heck is this? Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it all the way up to 5, and the first person that can finish the challenge that's on the 5th floor is the winner and buys their way to the final 3. Okay?
Okay.
What are you doing?
Okay, so you guys each get a bag, and you open it, it's a portion. So don't get your pieces mixed up with each other. Dang it, I'm not good at this.
Oh, I just played banana grounds.
First puzzle.
I think I'm terrible at that.
And I did lose. Is that a P?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I
I
really
thought
have
it
no
was just
idea.
heavily breathing.
The first one flights of stairs.
Make sure they're in order.
Good?
Blake, you're good. Move forward. I would mess your puzzle
Check.
up, but
Come on.
you're good. You're good, Peyton.
No!
Remember, we're walking.
Hello.
So wait, stop. Go back behind the chairs. You get 2 ping pong balls, and you have to make a ping pong in like all the cups. Once you pick which one you gonna start, you have to stay there.
Wait, like this?
Yeah. So like if you
I have to
start
shoot it?
throwing here, you only can shoot in these.
Okay.
And then retrieve your own ball, and you only get 2 balls.
You have to make all 4.
All 5, yes.
Do I take it away?
Yes. Just get it out of there. Yep.
Nope.
What?
They have to be in order. Nope.
Right? Where's that one?
Yep, you're good.
That's yours.
You could cheat if you wanted.
Oh, Blake, you only get 2 balls.
Oh, my bad.
What is this?
Okay, so you're playing Pong. You only get 2 balls. Casey, there's one over there. Blake kind of threw some.
Oh, sorry.
There's one, and then there's one over there. Once you start with that, you stay in there.
Welcome to college.
Where's another ball?
There is a ball for some reason in one of Blake's cups, so
Oh, what?
Blake's cheating.
Does that count or does that have to be in? It like rimmed it.
That has to be in.
Oh my gosh.
Blake has one cup left. Casey going under. Nice. Kaden got his first cup.
Sorry, baby.
Can I rearrange them? Who said
No. There's one under the chair. It's under the chair, Kaden, that first chair.
Where?
No!
Blake is out of here, on to the next round.
Can I see push up on the stairs first of all?
Nope. Down to the basement.
Out here.
Yeah. Right here?
Yep, 10 push-ups. You're good to go. Go ahead.
Casey has 2 cups left.
Oh my gosh.
Not partying in college really hurts me right now.
Nice. He's out of here.
Go, baby.
Didn't get that.
Okay.
All right, out here, Peyton. 10 push-ups. This is gonna be so pathetic. Let's go. Let's go, Peyton. I'll rock ball this time.
Okay.
After several stories of stairs,
No.
we're finishing the challenge.
Yeah, they had to run up the stairs, up and down.
Yes, I'm very out of breath.
They went to 2, then to 3, then to 4, then back down to 1, then up here to 5. Nice! She's out of here.
Let's go, Casey.
Is this first floor or down?
No, down here. Out here, out here.
Okay.
10 push-ups.
Oh, God.
Hey. 10. Go, go, go. Let's go, let's go.
Let's go, Casey.
I like that you're sticking with the strategy though.
It worked.
Nice!
That? Oh my God.
It's in! And he's off. Good luck.
Thank you. No way. All the way out here, out here. 10 push-ups. Good, let's go. All the way to 5, to 5, to 5. Let's go, Caden.
Quick reminder, puzzle, whoever comes out on top, guaranteed chance to lose your case chooser and in this game. So you all have been working for since September. It's not going to be easy. It's going to take time.
Try not to put them up.
Okay, take your time and breathe. Slide puzzles are one of those things that if you get too frustrated with yourself, you'll mess it all up. You're in progress. No, I'm all confused. Kaden takes individual movement.
is out.
Okay, so Caden, you are officially one of our final 3 members. Congrats. For the other 3 of you, 2 of you will be in the final 3 alongside Caden, and 1 of you, your journey will be cut short right before the final 3.
I'm on break. It's been a good break because, sorry now I had one thing. Twice I won the second challenge in a row, which makes me eligible for top 3. No one can take it from me. I am one of the 3 people that has a chance of winning and gets to talk to the jury and they get to vote for. I am very excited about that. Yeah, we voted Elliot out, finally. My plan worked. We got Elliot and we got Aaron out yesterday. Sunday. And yeah, so now it's just me, Casey, Peyton, Blake. These 3 you gotta figure out. I think I'm just gonna do Casey and Peyton and then vote out Blake. Easiest thing to do. I'll just tell Peyton, Casey, easy. There's been some days where I thought I was done. I was gonna win it, and I won it. It's just amazing to think that I could do it at all.
Okay. Hi. What are you thinking? Because I'm thinking Blake.
I'm thinking Blake.
Okay, and I feel like either way we're all gonna tell each other something different, but I'm for sure voting
I'm
Blake.
for sure Blake too. Kaden is also for sure Blake.
Okay.
So we should see 3 votes for Blake.
Okay.
I haven't thought about Ballvivor literally all break. And I got back today and I was like, oh my gosh.
Wait, did you go to Texas? Oh, what'd you do? Oh.
There were people here. We
Oh,
like
good.
things, but
Fun.
yeah, you messaged me and I was like, oh shoot. We still have Ballvivor to think about.
I know. Well, my family, that's all they were talking about is Ballvivor.
Are they ready for it to be out?
They're so excited.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think Blake is the best person to get out.
I agree. And I mean, you talked to Kate. I know Kaden was walking into the challenge, Kaden was like, one of us needs to win. And I was like, yeah. Like out of us 3, he was saying one of us needs to win.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't talked to him yet, but we messaged over Discord. And I was like, what are you thinking? Do you want to meet today? And he was like, I think I'm Blake.
Okay.
I'm like, I think that's what Casey's thinking.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I can't beat Blake at the end, so
No.
he was loyal to Aaron the whole time, and
Yeah.
we can't take loyal people to the end.
We can't.
We have to get all the
cannot
loyal
take
people
loyal
out.
people to the end. Exactly.
And he had an idol, and he won immunity. We just need to.
He had an idol and he flaunted it, and so
Yeah. Trying to scare us a little bit.
cockiness gets you out.
Don't get confident.
Do not get confident. Okay, perfect.
Okay, yeah.
Then I'll see you at.
Hello. Final 4. I am probably getting voted out tonight. Oh well. Happens, but I think I'm getting voted out. They see me as a huge threat. But what I'm gonna do, I don't really have much of a thought process here. What I'm gonna do is try to persuade Peyton and Caden to vote out Casey because she's a girl and has a huge threat and has a lot of girl votes and yada yada. So I'm gonna try to do that. Last week at the challenge, I had a huge lead and I was just kind of furious with getting blindsided, so I just kind of had a different mindset, but I ended up having a huge lead and then I suck at puzzles, so I lost the puzzle challenge. I had like a 3-minute lead at the top, but worked my tail off, tried to get there, did my best. Caden won, not what I wanted to happen, but oh well. I will not be rooting for Caden if he makes it. Actually, he is making it, so I'm not rooting for Caden. I'm not voting for him. He hasn't done anything in this game. Actually, none of these 3 people have done anything in this game. So I don't know why they wouldn't vote me out, but it's time to do some persuading.
Hello. There is so few of you. It dwindles and dwindles and dwindles. Welcome to what is your last your last tribal council before the final three. Before we get started, let's introduce our jury. Elliot voted out at last tribal council. So, I'm going to be transparent, y'all. I don't have a lot of questions for you tonight. We're getting to the point in the game where there's maybe not a whole lot left to say or ask about. I do want to congratulate Kaden on your individual immunity win, your second of the season, and a really big win at that. And it was a really tough challenge. You pulled it out in the last couple seconds, having been the last to get to the slide puzzle, but then taking it at the end. What is your reaction to that? How are you feeling?
I mean, I thought it was doing fine. Everyone was kind of equal to the beginning, getting to the second challenge, which was the cup pong game. And I saw it and I was like, well, I mean, it's just luck based. I may be fine. And then I missed the first one, and the second one, and the third one, and the fourth one, and the fifth one. And then Blake left, and then Peyton left, and it was me and Casey. And then Casey left, and I was there for like 4 more minutes. And I was kind of just like, this may be it, but I'm just gonna still try to practice and everything. So I finally got it. Went to the 3rd floor. We go down to the 1st floor. Upset about that. And I got to the top and saw the slide puzzle, and I kind of like had this moment where I was like, they've been here for longer, so they're probably closer, and I've never ever done a slide puzzle. And I was like, well, this is it. And then I just kind of focused and didn't look at anything or let anything bother me, and finished. And I thought, for a second, I didn't get it, and then I got it. I was like, oh, it didn't hit me till the end. After you came up and said, I got it. I was like, oh, okay.
Cool. Wow. Yeah, nice. I think it was Peyton and Casey. You were the two that when you got up to the 4th floor, you saw the sign and immediately started doing push-ups.
I was the only one.
Yeah.
I was just hoping it didn't say that.
It was kind of like, oh, reread that. And you were both kind of like, F you. I'll go back to 1, I guess. So yeah, really fun challenge. Thank you all for your effort. And I think it's a really good example of why we never give up, right? We don't stop even when we're behind, because we can always pull it through. Yeah. For the 3 that are up for elimination tonight, really one of the only questions I have for you is, what is your plea, essentially? Why should you be taken into the final 3? You can take a second to think about it, and then I'll let whoever wants to go first start.
I know.
It's
hard.
I think for me, we're all voting someone out who we think we can't beat at the end. There's not really a lot of game of who we want to sit next to. It's who we can't beat. And I think looking at the other 2 people sitting here that can get voted out, you have Blake, who was loyal to his number 1 throughout the whole game. And then you have Casey, who made a couple of really big moves against the people that she was working with. And I think that those are going to be 2 really big selling points to the jury at the end, where I think I kind of skid by just a little bit. I played the game, but I don't think I played it as hard as these 2. So it might be a little bit easier to beat me than it would be to play these 2.
I would say sliding 5. Definitely helped Cooper and probably got a lot of people against him. So having him go into next would be interesting. And same with Blake. He's, like Peyton said, he stayed with his number 1 throughout the whole time as much as he could. So yeah, I think it's who you want to sit on. Who you think you can convince better than the other, I guess. Don't vote me out.
Yeah, I guess listening and looking back, yeah, I stayed loyal. Number 1. There was a lot there was a lot of votes and stuff that could have gone differently if I would have, I guess, played differently, but I guess I didn't. Looking at the other 2, yeah, pretty different games, and definitely jury-wise, one I would say, or not one. They're very different, like jury acceptances from both. I think they both have a very positive jury acceptance. I don't know how others feel about all four of us, but it's just kind of like who was accepted most by the jury and who, I guess, doesn't hate their guts or that kind of stuff. Because I might think someone over there might hate my guts out.
I think another thing, Taylor, is I think we got out a lot of strong players. And I think if you would have asked who would be sitting at this spot, I don't think a lot of us would be pegged to be sitting right here. So we got a lot of strong, a lot of big players out of the game. And I think it ultimately depends on how they want to vote. I think there's a lot of malice towards a lot of us sitting here. So if they're going to be mad at who voted them out, that's something to think about. Or are they going to make the person think they made the best game? So another thing to think about is how do we perceive the jury is going to vote?
Yeah, and I mean, I think as someone who played, and the other folks that did in the room might agree with me, y'all did vote out some strong players. Everyone on the jury was a strong player. But if you ever perceived yourself as not a strong player, the second you voted out the strong players, you became that. So I want you all to know, like, you have no right to be sitting where you are, in my opinion. I'm not voting, but that's me. Yeah, good points brought up. So Kaden, we've got people saying, hey, I think these other two people, they're more dangerous in a jury vote than I am. Take me, you have a better chance of beating me. And then we have other people saying, that might be true, but I played my game, I played it hard, and I deserve to be in the final three and sit next to you. So what are you thinking?
I really don't know at this point. I mean, it's a bad thing to say, but it's a hard decision really right now because I mean, all of them have played good games, getting this far in the game without getting voted out or anything like that. It's just hard to think of, again, how they've been thinking of in my view of like who, if I pick with me, gives me a better chance of probably winning, is how I'm kind of thinking. And it's difficult to kind of just determine that.
Well, the only other question I have for all four of you is, what was your favorite memory playing this season? What was the thing for you that you were like, that was awesome?
Kind of sad that he's not here, but one of mine is making the TikTok for the asynchronous challenge with Aaron, because I thought that was kind of fun. Yeah, that was one of my favorite.
I honestly thought last challenge was insane. Just like Katie coming out of nowhere and then winning it all. Like at the end. I was just like, what? Anything can literally happen. I mean, I was already known, but it was a good reminder.
I think for me, it was pulling the idol in my pocket and putting it on my neck. To anybody here, I had probably a 1% chance I was going to do that, and I don't know why, but maybe it was just like a different flash of light outside that was like, you know what, do that. I don't know if it was a good thing, bad thing, probably was a bad thing, but I did not know what I was going to do with it. I was not going to play it that tribal, but I was like, I'm going to see what happens here. So I just,
Iconic, honestly.
Yeah, literally.
I think mine was our first all-tribe meeting as mayor. We sat out in the grass by Rock Baby, like did our little introductions and got to know each other. And I don't think any of us knew what journey we were about to embark on. But we were going to do it together for however long we were tribes. And I think that was one that sticks out for me.
That's cute. Love that. I think for me, the thing I said when I was in your seat, and I would reiterate now, is the people I got to meet. Clearly, they're awesome. And so I hope that for all of you, you've been able to create some good memories. And after the voting is done, some good friendships and relationships that'll last you, at least while you're here at Ball State. So with that, why don't we get into the vote for the last time?
for being awesome.
Yeah, good job. Good job.
On my end here.
That's far bud.
Not gonna look for an idol this time. I hope you guys got that a lot, but I know it's kind of chaotic. I know basically every inch of this room now because of that. Well, I've had a fun time playing this game. Hopefully it made a good impact on others. Vote for Casey is about my only option.
Okay. This goes the right way.
Okay. We're not at a point in the game where any of the idols can be played, so we'll go ahead and jump into reading the
Darn.
Dang, I've been saving you. First go. Casey. Second vote. Flip. Flip. It's 2 blank, 1 Casey, and 1 vote left. Person voted on Ballvivor season 2 and the last member of our jury. Sorry, jury last majority. Is Brenda Hommel. Okay, final verdict. Congratulations to all 3 of you very much. The next time we meet, we will be voting for which one of you will be the winner of Ballvivor season 2 and will join me in the Legacy of Winners show.
Feels like join my club.
I'm so ready for me matching hoodies. She's already got a face. I've been ready for this for like 2 years. So congratulations to all 3 of you though. Go home, relax, prep a jury speech. Because it's that time.
Well, I don't really have much. I kind of said some things. I had a blast playing this. It's been my favorite experience of college so far. I've loved everyone I've played with and all the producers and everybody. Had a great time. Made my biggest mistake voting out Danny, but that had an up and down with it. My biggest regret is not making a huge move and playing my idol for Elliot last tribal because I knew no one was going to vote for me. But oh well. I hope I scared some people with putting the idol on my neck. I didn't know I was going to do that. Shout out to all the alliances I had and everybody. Shout out to Aaron though, most trustworthy guy out there. Had a great time playing with you and yeah, that's about all. Thanks for letting me play everybody.